How's it going, everybody? We're doing another tutorial. Ooh, that's good shit. Okay, we're talking about waterfalls. Talking about some waterfalls and ride planning today. So when it comes to waterfalls, there's two types of waterfalls you can make, and for each one of them, you gotta build sort of like a mountain. So there's sort of two ways you can build mountain falls. Shit! You make a lake in a mountain like this. You make a mountain, then you dig a lake in it, and you make the lake. And then from there, you make the waterfall spill over. And you can put some rocks down the side of the mountain. And if we were doing this for real, we would do that all the way. So you take water spout large, that one right there. No. First, wait, fountain splash. Yeah, first do something like that. Oh, that looks real good. And then large water spout. And what you do with these guys is you just place them in the rocks. Fuck, this is too low. Whatever. What you would do is you sort of place them in the rocks, and you go up like this. And what you can do is you can sort of go down through the cracks of the rock, how the water might naturally move. And then when you get to the part where it's really going to fall, you press X, and then you just go vertically like this. And it makes that nice sort of cascading water effect. So here's one waterfall. With this waterfall, we made a little lake in there, and what we did was we made the mountain, then we indented down to the lake. And a good way to see where we put those water spouts is if you speed up time. Each one of those little circles is where I put a water spout, and you can actually see a few if we get real close. So let's return to normal time, and you can't really see them. And it makes this very natural waterfall looking thing. Over here we have a pirate ride. And it's kind of a clusterfuck of ships. But the idea with the waterfalls is that we did sort of the same thing. We made some little lakes up here. Put a water spout thing. And then just went down with the water effects. And then just periodically went down with them just by pressing X. And I think if we actually go like this, yeah, you can see where I've put all the water spouts here. So you see that really I just did like rows of 4 in order. Oh God. And you guys know how people who are addicted to chocolate are called chocoholics? Well, apparently I'm this thing called an alcoholic. Here's another example of a waterfall where we don't actually have that lake up here. I couldn't make it for this small little mountain I have. So what I did was I just put a bunch of water spouts right there. And they're shooting up water, so it makes it look like the water sort of cascading over. Here's like this is like a Bob Ross tip. It doesn't, you know, there's little happy accidents. So this rock is hanging out a little bit, but what I decided to do is to put the spouts in a way that make it go around the rock, and it looks very natural that way. Oh, 1 second. Mazel tov! A lot of people get really overwhelmed when it comes to fuck. It stayed down. We're okay. I've had too much at once. I need to pace myself. So you gotta drink. I mean, you gotta build a ride based off a simple idea. So Look at this pirate ride. There's shit everywhere. But really, when we boil it down, I just want to do something in a very simple way. I said, I want there to be a pirate ride where the coaster goes through a pirate battle and goes through a lighthouse. I had a couple drinks.
Why are you drinking? You've been drinking like every day.
There's people, I made a YouTube tutorial where I drank and talked about Planet Coaster, and I wanted to make another, so I can't let the people down.
But it's a Monday.
Lindsay, there's 43 people who are waiting for me to make art for them. Boil your rides down to a couple very simple things you want to do. The 2 points I had for this was it's going to go into a mountain and come out and go through a valley of like dragons and stuff like that. Or just 1 point. So for this ride, all I wanted to do was have the cars go through a castle and come back to this house. So the whole ride was based around going to this castle, being in the castle, and going out. All you need to do, just think of a couple simple parts. Oh, look at this. I fucking love this trigger. Ready? Oh, yeah. Looks so good. Build your rides before you do anything else. So if we look at this ride, as you can see the highlighted portion, all it is just a little track that goes around. But I had the idea in mind of the ride going into a little like manor or castle and coming back out. So I just built the ride first and then excuse me, and then completed everything else. If you want more tutorials, let me know. We did waterfalls and something else and rides and rides this time. So I'll do some more later. If you guys see anything you like in here, or if there's any topics you want me to cover, let me know. I've been doing this shit since Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I would be happy to share some knowledge.